keeping you connected with the Tri-Cities, the Northwest, and the world. ABC News and News Radio 610 KONA.
610 KONA, and welcome back to the morning show. It's time for the Mayor's Report. Joining us today is the Mayor of Pasco, Matt Watkins. Welcome, Mayor Watkins.
Thanks for having me, Dennis.
And all the mayors, of course, preparing for the annual State of the City address to be held at the Tri-City Convention Center. Tell us what we'll hear from the mayors.
Well, not to speak for all the mayors, but Pasco's had some great accomplishments, and we'll do some great things for 2015. Improvements to infrastructure, new development, and public quality of life items.
And this is May 27th?
Yes, and I'm looking forward to sharing what Pasco's been up to.
But, well, it's today, though, isn't it?
Today? I gotta go.
This is 610 KONA Radio. I was just looking at this list that Mayor Matt Watkins had left behind, and each city has received some impressive recognition. From News Radio 610 KONA, I'm Dennis Shannon. And you know, we never heard from Mayor Watkins. What will we hear from the mayors? But I think one of the big ones I'm sure they'll mention is community safety.
You got to do that hard, don't you?
Sorry, Mayor.
The city of Kennewick and the rest of the Tri-Cities are safe communities. In fact, all cities were listed recently in the top 50 safest cities in Washington state by Safewise.com. And Kennewick wants to continue this focus. With the voter approval of the criminal justice sales tax that took effect in January, the city has outlined a program to combat gang activity. This supports citizens' feedback of this being a top priority. Additional police officers have also been hired with this funding source. Another major focus will be construction on Fire Station Number 5 at the corner of West 10th Avenue and Kellogg Street. The city has also started implementing a new phase to its proactive fire prevention program. In addition to safety, expansion of this program will help us maintain our current rating with the Washington Survey and Rating Bureau and minimize the potential for an increase in insurance rates.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good.
What's going on? Hey, can you guys give me a lift?
Sure, we can give you a ride. Cool.
Great, that's great.
We'll give you a ride.
What?
We'll have you ride on this side.
But I'm the mayor.
As part of the 2011 voter-approved public safety sales tax increase, the city, with Franklin County, has completed the expansion of the county courthouse and jail, which houses new facilities for the Pasco Municipal Court. Additionally, the police department's street crimes unit has been staffed with a positive outcome on crime in the city. The last project that the city committed to complete when voters approved the sales tax will go for a new police community services building, which will relieve crowding in the current facility inside City Hall, built for a force half the current size. The Pasco Fire Department is also looking for ways to improve services, especially in ambulance service, which accounts for 80% of all department calls. Options such as additional staffing and stations are just some of the ideas being explored, and the city will be engaging in future community conversations regarding emergency services.
In July, Richland will open its first new fire station since 1992 on Duperville Street near Queensgate. It's the first municipal project under $10 million using the state's new process. This process combines design and construction into a single contract providing opportunity for greater innovation, efficiencies, and reduced costs. The total cost of the construction project is $3.5 million. The City of Richland and the Richland Police Department are committed to a safe and livable community. In 2015, Richland Police Department is working with other departments on identifying the gaps in the city's code enforcement procedures and focusing on some of our most distressed neighborhoods. A comprehensive approach to code enforcement provides for a consistent application of city codes and uniform enforcement throughout the city.
Mayor Young?
The West Richland Police Department has established a neighborhood liaison program. This program will aid the department to better address the needs of our growing community by proactively seeking out issues which impede and impair a citizen's sense of safety and security. Neighborhood liaison officers are assigned specific areas within the city. They will also become familiar with the activities and concerns in that area. Some examples and items that the liaison officer will focus on include understanding of nuisance activities and locations, crime trends and history, parking concerns, community activities, and repeat offenders. They will also provide a greater presence around schools. With the program in place, quality of life issues can be addressed more effectively with officers familiar with specific issues at hand.
The northwest section of Pasco, with its prime location in the center of the Tri-Cities and easy access of the Road 100 exit off of I-182, is ready for development into a major commercial and retail hub for the region. The city recently entered into an agreement with the property holder for preparation of a plan that will map out the future development in this area in the hope that Northwest Pasco will be an asset not just for the city, but for the entire area.
Richland has seen impressive growth in recent years, especially in the Queensgate area. 2015 will bring the area a new movie theater, extended stay hotel, plus other shopping and dining businesses. The city is currently conducting a Queensgate corridor study to determine the best plan to alleviate traffic congestion in the area. Richland is also seeing expanded growth in the Swift Corridor Business District. A new Homewood Suites by Hilton has opened this year on George Washington Way, and multiple retail businesses are under construction, and Cadillac Hospital has begun its 4-story expansion to its hospital and will also begin construction on a parking garage this year, which will be the first in our region. Through years of careful planning, Council's vision of a live, work, stay, and play environment for its downtown area is now paying off.
The City of West Richland is in final stages of designing a new public works and community development facility, which will include shop space as well as office space for public works and community development departments. The facility will also include a modern meeting space to be used for other community events as well as city council meetings. The city is also moving forward to annex the 94-acre site of the former Tri-City Raceway property owned by the Port of Kennewick. This partnership with the Port of Kennewick will greatly enhance the economic development opportunities for the City of West Richland. The city is also working on design and permitting requirements to establish the Yakima River Gateway project, which will feature a non-motorized boat launch to the Yakima River, public access, viewpoints, parking, paved pathways, and bathroom. This facility will also be ADA accessible.
Economic development is all about supporting our existing businesses and creating new jobs. The city's investment in new roads and utilities at Southridge continue to pay off with new development. A roadway link from Sherman Street to the Five Corners area is currently under construction and will provide improved access to the entire area. Kennewick's waterfront is another important focus for the city. The Port of Kennewick and the city have been working cooperatively to master plan the waterfront area. In 2015, we will begin Phase 1 of the Columbia Gardens Partnership with completion of a nature trail around Duffy's Pond, new streetscaping, and initiating construction on a pre-treatment facility to handle wine effluent to attract new wineries. We are also very excited about the unique opportunity that exists with 112 acres available for development at Vista Field, located in the Three Rivers Entertainment District. The city will be an active partner in supporting the Port of Kennewick's master planning efforts to complement the entertainment district and provide a dynamic gathering place for everyone. The city also continues to pursue options to expand the convention center and make improvements to the Toyota Center, as well as other facilities that will sustain this area while attracting new visitors.
I gotta go.
I see.
Pretty too long here.
Well, maybe next time.
Yeah.
Have fun.
The Dupatel Bridge project is critical to many elements of the city's long-term vision. The improved connectivity of this street network will connect core Richland with its South Richland neighbors. In 2015, the city will begin construction on Stevens Drive extension from Lee Street to Wellesian Way. Funding for the Dupatel Bridge has been something the City Council and City staff has been working on for the last 4 years.
The city recently completed widening and safety improvements of Paradise Way corridor. The other current infrastructure projects include trail development, projects to increase the city's domestic water supply, and construction of the wine effluent pre-treatment facility. This is an important project to service existing small and large-scale wine production facilities. Also in partnership with the Benton REA, the city is retrofitting all streetlights throughout the city with high-energy LED bulbs that is controlled by the Roam system.
Investment in and maintenance of our basic infrastructure and transportation connections is the very foundation of our economic development efforts. We have demonstrated that if you invest in the right infrastructure at the right location, success will follow. In addition to the priority of completing the Steptoe-Hildebrand extension and a loop around the entire city, other projects include the Edison Street widening from Canal Drive to Clearwater Avenue, as well as pavement preservation projects.
The city, in partnership with the Port of Pasco and Franklin PUD, committed to infrastructure upgrades to support agricultural business with creation of the process water reuse facility, where food processors could safely dispose of water in a cost-efficient manner. These investments have paid off with all the original sites sold for development and existing businesses wanting to expand. The city is working to increase the capacity and efficiency of the reuse facility to accommodate more water and increase the quality of discharge water, which is used to grow area crops.
The quality of life in West Richland is unrivaled. With the construction of the new Public Works Community Development Facility, it has opened up landlocked land that has allowed the Richland School District to purchase from a private property owner. The construction of this new middle school is slated to open in 2017. Our city parks continue to be a great location for community activities and sporting events. The city obtained an ecology grant to construct a stormwater outfall facility. With that facility in place, a new city park was born, its name Yellowstone Trail Park. This park is home to West Richland's first community garden, the single largest community garden in the Quad Cities.
Thank you. Sure you don't want me to drive? I'd be glad to drive. Another priority area for Kennewick this year is that we will be working on preparation for future growth through our comprehensive planning efforts. These efforts may result in code amendments to implement the council's vision and will require working with the county so that the county-wide planning policies are also in alignment. To facilitate new development, we are also working with our community partners such as Benton County to further streamline our permit processing.
The Lewis Street Overpass project, when completed, will give the city a unique opportunity to revitalize downtown Pasco through street channelization, traffic, and other important improvements. Downtown's diverse and historic character can prosper through a cooperative effort between all stakeholders to make sure the needs of area businesses and the community can be met. In cooperation with the Downtown Pasco Development Authority, the city is in the process of listening to the public, identifying essential elements of a renewed downtown Pasco and ways to help facilitate those desires into reality.
Council's vision for the Richland Waterfront District is to create a sense of place, from riverfront activities to improve access and amenities for shopping, dining, outdoor activities, and family gatherings. The 2015 budget includes a waterfront master planning and a redevelopment feasibility study to help target areas that should be developed or redeveloped and enable the city to make the appropriate investments that will guarantee long-term economic vitality. In addition, the city will trim and remove invasive vegetation along the stabilization of eroded slopes along the Columbia River shoreline from the Hampton Inn south to the Marina Vista condos. This project will improve riverview corridors, offer more potential access to the river banks, and create a more safe and family-friendly environment in the waterfront district.
And before we end our show for the day, just a quick reminder that all four mayors will be presenting their annual State of the City address during a noon luncheon at the Three Rivers Convention Center, and it should be a very informative program. I know Mayor Matt Watkins was running a bit late, but I wonder if all the other mayors made it on time. And I'm sure they did. It's a great venue for them to showcase their cities and all the good things that they do. And that's our morning show. Thank you for listening. And without you out there, we're nowhere here.
But I signed your checks. Keys are in it.
I'll notify the chief about that.
There's a misunderstanding here.
Hi,
just a minute,
Brent.